Our world seems to be coming apart. We're finding all kinds of problems with a new war in Ukraine with Russia. What about cryptocurrencies, and what does that mean to you as an entrepreneur? This is a very important message, and it's something that's going to be in this special edition of Agorapreneurs.
Welcome to Agorapreneurs, standing for liberty and freedom, all done peacefully. Now, here is your guide, Terry Brock.
We're in a world that it seems to be going crazier all the time by the minute. And what are we going to do? What can you as an entrepreneur do to maintain your sanity? And how do you live? Well, I'm going to give you some ideas in this special video. This is going to be a little bit different than some that we put out normally because, well, the world is quite different right now. And so what we're going to do is in this particular episode, show you some ideas particularly related to crypto. By the way, you'll notice I'm wearing the Bitcoin Blockchain Summit shirt that I got from the conference where I was a keynote speaker talking about cryptocurrencies. And that's what we're going to talk about right now. What's the role of crypto, and what does that mean for you? With crypto, people have looked at it going, oh, this is all only for bad guys, for those who are drug dealers and all that. Well, that's the same thing they said about the internet back in the early 90s. I'm hearing so many similarities between what it was like in the early 90s talking about the internet and today talking about crypto, except that now crypto is being accepted more. We're seeing in the midst of the crisis that's happening in Ukraine, the government of Ukraine is accepting crypto, Bitcoin. They're accepting Bitcoin so that they can then buy the health supplies they need, the food, the lodging, the weapons, all of this now being done. And so there's a lot of concern about what should we do. There's talk in the United States that, hey, we've got to regulate it because Russia could use Bitcoin and evade the sanctions. Well, duh, this is the way the world works. Welcome to the 21st century. Things are quite different today. But to say we're going to ban it, we're going to sanction it, it's not going to work because you really can't do it. It's now hidden. You can try it, but it's not going to work. Russia will not be stopped because they're using it. And it's a double-edged sword. Yes, we're seeing that Ukraine has the ability to accept those donations. That's wonderful. You can cut through the red tape, get funds directly to the people that need it. But on the other hand, hey, Russia's there saying, yeah, we're going to use it as well. Well, this is the real world. Here's what I would recommend. For you as an entrepreneur, think about the role for crypto for you. If you haven't bought it right now, I'm not making any financial recommendations. This is zero. You want to see a competent financial advisor for that, but I'm making some very strong educational recommendations to start studying crypto, study Bitcoin, Ethereum, find out what they are. Is there a lot of confusion? You bet. Was there a lot of confusion when the internet first came out? Boy, do I know that's true. You want to make sure that you are positioned so that you're able to take care of yourself even in the midst of rampant inflation. Hey, did you see the inflation reports in the United States just recently? They're looking at an official rate higher than it's been in 40 years. Oh, and that's just the official rate. When you look at what's really going on with cars, used cars and new cars, 40% inflation. This is what you hear about in third world countries. We're seeing it here. I went to the dollar store just recently. Notice it's no longer the dollar store, it's the $1.25 store. That means for items that people need to buy, particularly people that go there a lot, like those who are underprivileged, those who are in lower income areas, they're now looking at a 25% increase like that. 25% inflation plus all the other stuff on top of it. It's time to get serious. Now is a time for you to get better than ever. I encourage you, as I've said before, get better physically, get better mentally, spiritually, socially, financially, and in those areas that are most important to you. Really get with it. Now is the time to exercise the discipline as never before. And enjoy the process too. This is something that, yes, it's bad. We understand the terrible things that are happening. And in the midst of that, we're going to enjoy getting better, knowing that this too shall pass. We're going to make it through this. I'm looking forward to hearing from you because we need to stick together now more than ever. The whole idea of Agorapreneurs is a word we made up, a word of entrepreneurs. You got that part, the entrepreneurs starting their own business, and the Agora part, living freely and voluntarily in a live and let live society. The idea that you are going to live your life and you're going to let others live their life. Now, do others do that in the real world? Are there bad guys? Yeah, absolutely. We protect ourselves. We have a right to defense. And we live our lives not initiating, there's the key term, initiating force or concern. Hey, I am looking forward to hearing from you. This is a time we all need to stick together more than ever. And I love the comments that have come in. Thank you so much for those of you who have sent those comments. I really want to hear from you, what your thoughts are, how you're dealing with this, what you're doing as an entrepreneur. Oh, and by the way, shameless plug, sign up for the Bitcoin and Blockchain Summit that'll be in Orlando in May. You can find out about that on the net. Go there and see what it's like. I'm going to be speaking there and at PodFest as well. PodFest is for those that are in podcasting, working with that. Just a great idea generation, a great source of humanity coming together in the midst of all the craziness. Yes, physically coming together will be there, and you'll get a chance to find out about what's going on in the world and what to do for you. I'm Terry Brock. Thanks for joining me today, and I wish you much continued success. Hey, don't stop now. We've got a lot more videos out there for you about freedom and liberty, living the life of an entrepreneur who believes in live and let live. Matter of fact, here's a way you can make a positive difference in the world. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. That lets the algorithms know, those wacky algorithms know, that hey, people like this kind of thing of live and let live and doing it in a peaceful way. Thanks for being here with us, and we're looking forward to hearing from you.